we are going to be giving every single AFL team an expectation as to what their team should do in 2026. And we're starting off with Adelaide. What do you think their pass mark should be?
Personally, I think it should be to, once again, make it to the semi-finals.
Mhm.
Whether that's a top four finish and you, once again, don't win either, or you make it to 5, 6, whatever, and then win a final. I think that's where the expectation should be, is to make it to the second round of the finals once again.
Yep, I think that's their expectation. A
Mhm.
pass would be if they make it to the prelim. I think that would be a major pass.
Okay. Yep.
Like a
Yep.
passing grade.
Yeah.
Brisbane, win a premiership. You better win a premiership. My God, you better three-peat.
I disagree.
What?
The pass mark is make a grand final.
I guess. I always expect them to win it, though.
No team should ever have the expectation to win the grand final unless you are the 2027 Oklahoma City Thunder with a top 3 pick.
Either
That
way.
should be the only exception.
Brisbane, high expectations.
Oh,
we can both
extremely
agree.
high. Extremely high.
Carlton.
Really hard one to tell because I don't think they're going to be good. So an expectation should be something along the lines of getting a list rebuild. I don't care about where they finish because it doesn't matter. They should be focusing on getting all these young players experience.
I expect them to be a top 12 side. Or, sorry, to be a 12th place side. But a pass would be if they make a wild card. That
Yeah.
would be pretty impressive.
Yep, I agree.
Collingwood. My expectation is that they'll reach the wild card. A pass is if they got to 6th.
A pass is don't have the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
And a grading, I would say, make the prelims.
As in, like, you think
Yeah.
a pass mark would be making the prelim?
Yeah.
I could see it.
Expectations at, about the prelim range. I don't think they're going to be, going to be grand final at their best.
Yeah, no, they definitely aren't. I agree with that part. Essendon, I expect them to be in the bottom 4, if I'm being honest.
Expectations are probably bottom 6 at the worst.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. A pass mark would probably be a top 12 spot.
A pass mark for me would be to not rely on any of the older players anymore.
Yeah. Like, move on from the Zach Merritt situation.
Zach Merritt, Ben Mackay, Jade Gresham.
Hell, even work something out with Zach Merritt to keep him around,
yeah,
just confidently.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Correct.
Freo, where do you expect them to be?
Expectations is top 6.
Yep.
I think they are
Okay.
now have to be top 6, if not within a game of top 4.
I think top 6 is their pass. I think I expect them to
Okay.
be in the top 8.
My
the
pass
very
mark,
least.
my pass mark for them is prelim.
Yeah.
I think they need to make a prelim. If they don't win a final in the first place, that's horrible.
I kind of agree with you on that sense, though. I kind of want a pass would have to be prelim, right?
Yeah.
They've been final so long.
If they finish top 4, you win one final, you're in a prelim. You finish top 4, you win one final, whether it's the first or the second, you're in a prelim, right?
Yep.
You don't, you finish 5 or 6. You need to win one. I don't think if they make the semi-finals, it's a pass mark.
Okay.
I think they'd need to make a prelim.
Geelong.
Really tough one because I don't know if they're going to be top 4 worthy. That's my question. Pass mark.
I expect them to be top 6, if I'm being completely honest. 6, I think, is where they're going to land. A pass would be make a prelim. I don't think they're going to make a grand final, but if they make a prelim, successful season.
I'm really lost on Geelong, to be honest. I'm really struggling to say because I feel like another prelim would be really reaching. But at the same time, they made a grand final last year.
Exactly right.
So, yeah, prelim's probably about
Make
right.
a prelim is their pass.
Yeah.
We've got Gold Coast.
Top 4.
Make top 4. Pass. Would you say grand final? Or would you say pass is prelim? Because that'd be the furthest they ever go.
Another step past what they did this year.
I think pass is prelim as well. That's a very low, I feel like, bar for them to set considering how much talent they have. But
yeah,
it's the Gold Coast Suns. We know what they're like.
Not
GWS.
Yeah, same one. For me, I think a pass mark would be to make the wild card at a bare minimum.
Okay. Yep. I expect them to be last spot in the wild card, but a pass, would be. I think a pass would be to make it out of the wild card. I think they'll win a spot out of the wild card, like as in get one of those 7th or 8th spots. I think that'd be a pass, a 7th or 8th place finish.
Okay, and then expectations.
Yeah, top 10.
Okay, Hawthorn.
I expect them to make at least a semi.
Had they have got Zach Merritt, I would have had you need to make a grand final.
Wow.
As my expectations would have been to make a grand final.
I mean, yeah, you're going all in. I agree with that.
But now that they don't have that and they haven't gone all in, I'm finding it much harder to grade them.
Yeah, I still expect them to make a semi, like I said. Pass mark would be make a prelim. Because making a grand final seems very harsh on the team that is standing in front of them right now. But pass would definitely be make a prelim.
I think, given they got to a prelim again, a pass mark would be a prelim.
Yep.
My expectation's probably the same.
Melbourne. I expect them bottom 4.
My expectation is for them to finish under 7 wins.
My pass mark for them would be find your new game plan because they've made it very clear they want to switch things up.
Yeah.
Make sure by the end of the season, you know what works for your team. Not a positional thing. You don't care about positions. You just need to make sure you know what your team identity is because right now, what the hell even is Melbourne?
And that's my pass mark. Do they pass the eye test?
Eye test?
With how they play.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. North Melbourne.
Expectation needs to be 10 wins.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I was going to say I expect them to be top 12, which is kind of a high mark, but considering how low they've been for so long, they've got to find a way out. And a pass mark would be a wild card.
Yeah, okay. My pass mark for them would be don't concede more than 100 points more than 5 times or something like that. Along
That's
those lines.
a tough ask for this defense, but we'll see how that goes.
Clarko, you got to work miracles.
Port Adelaide.
Don't get beat by 100 points more than 5 times.
I expect them to be a bottom 6 side. I could see them making it out of the bottom 4. Pass mark, keep Zach Butters.
I wanted to do that, but I'm going to go something else. A pass mark would be find who is going to be a key position player, either forward or defensive.
Because you've just got Georgiades and Alir at the moment.
It's Georgiades and Lukosius, and I still don't believe in Lukosius. And then you got Alir. Which one are you going with?
Yeah, exactly.
Where else is it coming from?
Yep.
Because Jordan Sweet, I like him as a ruckman. There is nothing else there that excites me in terms of key stocks.
Richmond.
Pass mark would be more than 3 wins as a team rebuilding.
Really?
Yep.
They just came off with 5.
Expectation would be to match the 5 wins.
But you're saying, okay, I'm confused because expectation is to win more than 3 times, but
Pass mark is win more than 3 times.
Okay.
Expectation is I think they're going to win around 5.
Yeah, okay. I think expectation was to finish outside the bottom 4.
I think they're rebuilding. I don't think there is a need to finish out of the bottom 4.
I just think they will.
Well, then that's your expectation.
Yeah, exactly. Outside bottom 4. Pass mark.
Yeah.
Win 5 games again. St Kilda.
I'm going harsh here. You have to win a final. And that could
wild card.
Could include the wild card round.
Yeah.
So it could be you make the first round of finals or you make the second round of finals.
Yeah. My expectation is that second round of finals, top 8. You've got to be in that final top 8. Expectation, a pass mark, win a final. That isn't a wild card. I hate that we have to specify that now.
My pass mark, honestly, would be finish top 6 and get out of there. I think they'll slightly be less than that. Hence why they could potentially finish it in that.
Yep, fair enough. Sydney.
What would a pass mark look like for Sydney?
Top 6. Or top 4. Pass mark is top 4.
A pass mark would be to not have huge fluctuations in how they play.
I guess so.
Not get battered by Adelaide by 100 points.
Yeah, like I see what you're saying by that, but I guess in terms of long-term, right, I know that's individual game by game. In terms of long-term performance, I think this team needs to aim for something, and I think top 4 is that.
I'll go 15 plus wins for my pass mark. My expectation would be top 6.
Cool.
Because we saw 15 wins almost miss finals this year.
West Coast. Expected, bottom.
A pass mark would be 3 wins, similar to Richmond.
Yeah.
Not winning 1 game would be great. My expectations for them would be to find 75% of their next contending team.
Yep. My pass mark would be find CDT, Willem Dersma, and Harley Reid's roles. We kind of know where Harley's is. The other two we'll find out.
Yeah.
Western Bulldogs.
A pass mark would be to make finals somehow. But actually, it should be at least win a final.
Yes.
And this is an actual final, not the wild card
Not the
rounds.
wild card final. Yeah, expectation for me is always middle of the middle. That is always going to be the Dogs for me. I expect them to be mid.
My expectation for them is to score over 120 points a game. They could just be absolute flamethrowers. Goal, 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 goal.
They really could. Yeah, for me, pass mark would be make a prelim, honestly.
Mhm.
Honestly, if they made a prelim, that would be a massive pass. Maybe a bit high, maybe go a semi. But either way, that's a fantastic way to end this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all in another one. Cheers.